Our self-sufficient garden here in the Byron Shire, Australia is really coming along. The chickens have moved in, just feeling really comfortable. Karen's happy to take care of them. She hangs out with them most days. And I am working on the worm farms now so I can get more sustainable and start producing free fertiliser. Microgreens and baby leaf are still the major crop, and when they're harvested, now the trays are starting to go into the worm farms. This is an amazing way to save money and recycle all your compost.
All these roots and material, the worms really love that, and they'll turn that into a really good fertiliser over time.
So the top tier of this worm farm is absolutely cranking, but what I want to do is show you level 2 where we put the sugarcane before.
This is like amazing stuff. This is all spent, well, basically worm castings now from the sugarcane, and a little bit of food went in there, not too much, but look how good that stuff is, and they're still all moving through it, so still got a bit more to go, but you could really start using that in your gardens as a self-sufficiency plan already. Just get the worms out first. So this is the top part, the top tray, and you can see there's quite a bit of food in here, and they're really hungry. Move down in this bottom section. Down in here you can see heaps, like I'm talking some serious amount of compost worms breeding in this top tray here. It's just unreal. They're literally just everywhere, riddled all through this top tray. Hooking into that apple pretty hard. I knew they'd get into that. Anyway, I'm going to cover this back over so I stop disturbing them. All the little wisps will go inside that banana soon. Well, there's a little wisp there already. You can see feeding on the banana. I know my chickens would love to get into this. They just think it was worm heaven. So this is the very bottom tray of the Taj Mahal worm farm. There's hardly any worms in it. There's castings in here. It's all done, and you don't need to collect all the worms out of it because they've moved up through into the next trays. And as you can see, the middle tray here has some worms in it, and they're still in here feeding on this carbon, which is basically sugarcane. You can use any type of straw, mulch, anything like that. And then they move up and down between that and the first layer, which you saw the first layer had heaps of worms in it, right? So what's going to happen here, I'm going to harvest and collect all the bottom tier. I'm going to use that here in my self-sufficient garden, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one down to the bottom and start revolving them. So one of them's going to have to get filled full of sugarcane very soon, or some type of, you know, grass cutting or something like. You could probably use lawn cuttings as long as it doesn't get too hot. Just be a bit careful. A lot of nitrogen, heat up fast. Worms don't like it, gives off ammonia and gas and things like that. But to get more self-sufficient, you need one of these babies, because you can then do your own fertiliser. I use that for the bales and the fruit trees and all different types of things. Get the worm castings out on the seedlings and the plants and the planting, And man, I'm just using all my waste here and including it with the chickens soon, which I'm going to update you more about that, how the chickens are getting involved in this whole self-sufficient gardening and creating the whole process, everything from bugs, the fertiliser, to creating extra awesome worm castings. All right, have a great day. Happy worm farming / gardening, and we'll see you in the next video / vlog real soon. Say goodbye, Karen.
See you guys.
Ciao for now.